Genesis chapter 25. Then again, Abraham took a wife, and her name was Keturah, and she bare him Zimran, and Jokshan, and Medan, and Midian, and Ishbak, and Shua. And Jokshan begat Sheba, and Dedan. And the sons of Dedan were Ashurim, and Letushim, and Lumim. The sons of Midian, Ephah, and Ephah, and Hannah, and Abidah, and Eldad. All these were the children of Keturah. And Abraham gave all that he had unto Isaac. But unto the sons of the concubines which Abraham had, Abraham gave gifts, and sent them away from Isaac his son, while he yet lived eastward unto the east country. And there are the days, and these are the days of the years of Abraham's life, which he lived, 180 years. Then Abraham gave up the ghost and died in a good old age, an old man and full of years, and was gathered to his people. And his sons Isaac and Ishmael buried him in the care of Machpelah, in the field of Ephron, the son of Zohar, the Hittite, which is before Mamre, the field which Abraham purchased of the sons of Heth. There was Abraham buried, and Sarah his wife. And it came to pass after the death of Abraham that God blessed his son Isaac, and Isaac dwelt by the well Leah brought. Now these are the generations of Ishmael, Abraham's son, whom Hagar the Egyptian, Sarah's handmaid, bare unto Abraham. And these are the names of the sons of Ishmael, by their names, according to their generation. The firstborn of Ishmael, Nebajoth, and Kedar, and Abdiel, and Mitzam, and Mishma, and Duma, and Massa, Hadar, and Tema, Jetur, Naphish, and Kedemah. These are the sons of Ishmael. These are their names by their towns and by their castles, 12 princes, according to their nations. And these are the years of the life of Ishmael, 137 years. And he gave up the ghost and died, and was gathered unto his people. And they dwelt from Havilah unto Shur, that is before Egypt, as thou goest toward Assyria. And he died in the presence of all his brethren. And these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begat Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padamar, and the sister to Laban the Syrian. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife, because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him. Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. The Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the young. When her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them, and the boys grew. Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. And Isaac loved Esau, because he did eat of his venison. But Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob sighed pottage. And Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage. And Rebekah heard when Isaac expected Esau his son. Esau went to the field to hunt for venison and to bring it. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob his son, saying, behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, bring me venison, and make me savory meat, that I may eat, and bless thee before the Lord before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice according to that which I command. Go now to the flock, and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, which he loveth. Thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, that he may bless thee before his death. Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, behold, Esau my brother is a hairy one, and I am a smooth man. My father peradventure will feel me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon him, and not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, upon me be thy curse, my son. Only obey my voice and go fetch him. And he went and fetched and brought him to his mother. And his mother made savory meat, such as his father loved. And Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son. And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hand, and upon the smooth of his neck. And she gave the savory meat and the bread which she had prepared into the hand of her son Jacob. And he came unto his father, and said, my father. He said, here am I. Who art thou, my son? Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn. I have done according as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit, eat of my venison, that thy souls may bless me. And Isaac said unto Jacob, come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau. And Jacob went near unto Isaac, his father, and he felt him and said, the voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, as his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him. And he said, art thou my very son Esau? He said, I am. And he said, bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did. And he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, come near now, and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, blessed him, and said, see, the smell of my son is as the smell of the wind, which the Lord hath blessed. Therefore, God give thee of the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let my mother's son bow down to thee. Curse be every one that curseth thee, blessed be he that blesseth thee. Came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac, his father, that Esau, his brother, came in from his hunting. And he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless him. And Isaac, his father, said unto him, who art thou? He said, I am thy son, thy firstborn, Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, who? Where is he that hath taken venison and brought it to me? And I have eaten all before thou camest, and have blessed him. Yea, and he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, bless him. even me also, O my father. And he said, Thy brother came with subtlety, and hath taken away thy blessing. And he said, Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants. And with corn and wine have I sustained him. What shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of the heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, and thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And these words of Esau, her eldest son, were told to Rebekah. And she sent and called Jacob her younger son, and said unto him, Behold, thy brother Esau is touching thee, doth comfort himself, purposing to kill thee. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, and arise, flee thou to Laban, my brother, to Abram, and tarry with him a few days, until thy brother's fury turn away. Till thy brother's anger turn away from thee, and he forget that which thou hast done to me. Then I will send and fetch thee from thence. Why should I be deprived also of you both in one day? And Rebekah said to Isaac, I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth. If Jacob take a wife of the daughters of Heth, such as these, which are the daughters of the land, what good shall my life be? Genesis chapter 2. And Isaac called Jacob, and blessed him, and charged him. He said unto him, Thou shalt now take a wife of the daughters of Canaan. Arise, go to Padam, the house of Bethuel, thy mother's father, and take thee a wife from thence of the daughters of Laban, thy mother's brother. And God Almighty bless thee, and make thee multiply, that thou mayest be a multitude of people. And give thee the blessing of Abraham to thee, and to thy seed, that thou mayest inherit the land wherein thou art a stranger, which God gave unto Abraham. And Isaac sent away Jacob, and he went down to Laban, son of Bethuel, Syrian, the brother of Rebekah, Jacob's and Esau's mother. When Esau saw that Isaac had blessed Jacob, he sent him away to Dan to take him a wife from thence, that as he blessed him, he gave him a charge, saying, Thou shalt now take a wife from the daughters of Canaan. And that Jacob obeyed his father and his mother from Dan. Esau seeing that the daughters of Canaan pleased not Isaac his father. Then went Esau with Ishmael, and took unto the wives which he had Mahalath, the daughter of Ishmael, Abraham's son, the sister of Abel, his wife. And Jacob went out of Beersheba, went toward Haran, and he lightened upon a certain place, and tarried there all night, because the sun was setting. He took up a stone from that place, put them for his pillow, and laid down in that place to sleep. Drink, and behold, a ladder set up upon the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven. Behold, the angel of God ascending and descending. And behold, the Lord stood above him and said, I am the Lord God of Abraham thy father, and the God of Isaac. The land whereon thou liest to me will I give it to thy seed. Thy seed shall be as the dust of the earth, and And thou shalt spread abroad to the west and to the east and to the north and to the south. And in thee and in thy seed shall all the families of the earth be blessed. And behold, I am with thee, to keep thee in all places whither thou goest, to bring thee again into this land. For I will not leave thee till I have done that which I have spoken to thee. Jacob awakened out of his sleep and said, surely the Lord is in this place, and I knew not. And he was afraid and said, how dreadful is this place? This is none other but the house of God. This is the gate of heaven. Jacob rose up early in the morning and took the stone that he had put forth his pillows and set it up for a pillar, and poured oil on the top of it. And he called the name of that place Bethel. But the name of that city was called Luz at the first. Jacob vowed a vow, saying, God will be with me, will keep me in this way that I go, and I will give thee bread to eat, and raiment to put on, so that I come again to my father's house in peace. Then shall the Lord be my God. This stone which I have set for a pillar shall be God's house. And of all that thou shalt give me, I will surely give the tenth unto thee. Genesis chapter 29. Then Jacob went on his journey and came into the land of the people of the east. And he took and behold a well in the field. And lo, there were 3 flocks of sheep lying by it. For out of that well he watered the flocks, and a great stone on the well's mouth. Thither were all the flocks gathered. They rolled the stone from the well's mouth, and watered the sheep, and put the stone again upon the well's mouth in its place. Jacob said unto them, my brethren, whence be ye? And they said, of Haran, our way. And he said unto them, know ye Laban the son of Leah? And they said, we know him. And he said unto them, is he well? And they said, he is well. Behold, Rachel, his daughter, cometh with the sheep. And he said, lo, it is yet high day, neither is it time that the cattle should be gathered together. Water ye the sheep and go, feed them. And they said, we cannot, till all the flocks be gathered together, till they roll the stone from the well's mouth, then we water the sheep. And while he yet spake with them, Rachel came with her father's sheep, where she kept them. And it came to pass, Jacob saw Rachel, daughter of Laban, his mother's brother, and the sheep of Laban, his mother's brother, that Jacob went in, and rolled the stone from the well's mouth, and watered the flock of Laban, his mother's brother. And Jacob kissed Rachel, and lifted up his voice and wept. And Jacob told Rachel that he was her father's brother, and that he was Rebekah's son. And she ran and told her father. Pass, when Laban heard the tidings of Jacob, his sister's son, and he ran to meet him, embraced him, kissed him, and brought him to his house. And he told Laban all these things. And Laban said to him, surely thou art my bone and my flesh. He abode with him in the space of a month. And Laban said unto Jacob, because thou art my brother, shouldest thou therefore serve me for naught? Tell me, what shall thou wait? And Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Leah was tender-eyed, but Rachel was beautiful and well-made. And Jacob loved Rachel, and said, I will serve thee 7 years with Rachel, thy younger daughter. And Laban said, it is better that I give her to thee, than that I should give her to another man. Abide with me. Jacob served 7 years with Rachel. They seemed unto him but a few days, for the love he had to her. Jacob said unto Laban, give me my wife, for our days are fulfilled, that I may go in unto her. And Laban gathered together all the men of the place and made a feast. And it came to pass in the evening that he took Leah, his daughter, brought her to him. Laban gave unto his daughter Leah 11 his maid is this thou hast done unto me? Did not I serve with thee, Rachel? Wherefore then hast thou beguiled me? Laban said, it must not be so done in our country, to give the younger before the firstborn. Fulfill her week, and we will give thee this also. The service which thou shalt serve with me yet 7 other years. Jacob did so. Fulfilled her week. He gave him Rachel, his daughter, to wife also. Laban gave to Rachel his daughter Bilhah, his handmaid, to be her maid. He went in also to Rachel, loved also Rachel more than served her yet 7 other years. And when the Lord saw that Leah was hated, he opened her womb. Rachel was barren. Leah conceived and bare a son. She called his name Reuben. But she said, surely the Lord hath looked upon my affliction. Now therefore my husband will love me. And she conceived again and bare a son, and said, because the Lord hath heard that I was hated, he hath therefore given me this son also. And she called his name Simeon. And she conceived again and bare a son, and said, now this time will my husband be joined unto me, because I have borne 3 sons. Therefore was his name called Leah. And she conceived again and bare a son. And she said, now will I praise the Lord. Therefore she shall call